Hey mates, I'm here to see Songs for a New World, which is on the Chapel until June 12th.
Songs for a New World is a song cycle by Jason Robert Brown.
Hey guys, I'm here with Josh Robson, who is one of the producers of Blue Saint Productions, which have just put on Songs for a New World. Now, Josh, you're quite a prolific performer as well as being on the creative side now. So can you tell me what it's like to be working as a cast member in shows while also having put on shows yourself?
Prolific is the first time I've been called prolific, but I'll take it.
Hey guys, I'm here with the alarmingly talented John O'Hara, who's just finished a show of Songs for a New World. I have a few questions for him. Now, John, that is a big scene. How do you get through that night after night, not only just as the big scene, but also with it being about 10 degrees outside maximum at the moment?
Yeah, we all did a lot of work before we came in, so like I felt very vocally fit before I started. But Jeff Castles, our musical director, has really kind of taught me a different way of singing, I think, during this process. So it's just about pace. I have like little flag posts, and it's just about not pushing so I can get to King of the World and then to flying home. So, you know, Spanish Ship is kind of really, you know, I think in my head just lazy, which it's not lazy obviously, but you know, I just pace myself. I use a lot of my falsetto, which I didn't think I was going to. And yeah, lots of hydration in terms of keeping myself well. Lots of hydration, lots of sleep, and lots of steaming. The steaming is doing wonders. And also, we've discovered these new tissue salts, which are glandular tissue salts, which really seem to relax us down. And I'm going to plug the vocal tea too. What is it?
The five vocal
tea.
Great.
It's so good. Cameron and Michelle gave us some for opening night, and I've used it before, and I have it before, sneakily up the back before King of the World, and it sails out.
I didn't even notice. Very sneaky.
Yeah.
The pros and cons, I guess, of the producing side of things. I really learned a lot about how to audition from the producing side of things. Watching people come into the audition room and what they do and how they act and how they interact with you and how they perform and how clear their choices are and how prepared they are. Those sort of things really stick with you when someone walks into a room. The more clear they are with how much they want the job and how present they are when they come into the space, rather than turning up late or coming in and getting changed in the room or taking off a jumper and getting messy music, and those sort of things are stuff that really sort of stick with you as a producer and translate into my performing stuff. So when I go into an audition room, I try to sort of mimic what works. What works, yeah, exactly. So that's probably one of the biggest benefits, I guess, of what the producing side of things has done. And in terms of the performing side, it's quite the opposite of the respect you need to show to that side of the production team.
This show's very lyric-y. Yeah, so we all have had our little moments with lyrics. Yes, so I've had an interesting King of the World lyric mishap, but I found my way back.
Got back to it?
Yeah,
Great.
I sang it ahead of the 2 bars ahead for a few bars. Then I got back in, yeah.
I'm sure you're the only one that
but
knows.
no one knows. Yeah, I mean, we all kind of have, we all laugh, and I mean, yeah. When Nat first did Sira by Santa, I had to leave the room because I couldn't stop laughing because she was
That's a great
so
song.
disgusting and funny, you know. Yeah, it's a good group.
It's been really weird though, because I finished Lanies in January, and I've produced 2 shows since then. So I did Violet, which was here as well, and now
in
this.
the other theatre, right?
Yeah, in the other theatre, in the chapel, and then this in the loft, Songs for a New World in the loft. And now I'm starting to do Charlie Brown. Started rehearsals for Charlie Brown at the Alex this week, so I'm back in performing mode as well as producing mode at the same time. So my brain's, it's often a bit like, what's happening? Where am I now? Where am I not now? And sometimes you get stuck in this mode of, am I allowed to speak up? Am I not? Should I keep my mouth shut? Should I not? But yeah, it's a constant shift, and we're still getting used to it. And both Damien and myself want to keep performing and keep producing, and I mean, eventually, hopefully we can balance them both perfectly and not have to fumble our way through things.
Thank you very much,
Thank
guys.
you.
John O'Hara, Songs for a New World, get along to see it. It's great. It's just you know, if you like musical theatre, you have to get along to see it and see it with this guy,
And the others.
but also him. He's great. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Thank you so much for coming on,
My
guys. Josh
pleasure.
Robson, Blue Saint Productions. Get along to their stuff. It's great.
Do it.